Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Aaron Sherinian with the United Nations Foundation, talking to all of you via live stream here from the 2011 mHealth Summit at the Digital Media Pavilion, and I'm happy to have with me Clint McClellan. And Clint is I want to make sure I get all of this title right, Clint, because it's important. Clint is the Senior Director of Strategic Marketing at Qualcomm Wireless, and he is also Chairman of the Board of the Continua Health Alliance. And I'd like to ask Clint to tell us, because he's a repeat mHealth Summit attendee. I'd like you to tell us, first of all, Clint, before we talk about some of the initiatives that you're talking about today here at the Summit, how does your experience here compare at the mHealth Summit 2011 based on your experience in years past?
It keeps getting better. We actually started in 2009 as the technology partner with FNIH, and so it keeps growing bigger. And it's probably one of my favorite conferences just because you have the public policy people here, you have regulators, you have policymakers, you have operators, technology companies. It's one of the few conferences in the world that brings all of these parties together. We actually launched Qualcomm Life, a new subsidiary of Qualcomm here at this show. It was very important for us to make it here. And so what we are doing is enabling many of the systems that you see around. mHealth has been this elusive topic for a few years, and so we've decided to form a company, a subsidiary, to look at this. And so what we have, the crux of our system is a 2-net hub. What this is, it has a Continua Bluetooth radio in it, it has ANT+, it has Wi-Fi, it has USB, so we can connect a wide variety of devices to their back end. We go through the cloud and help enable companies. And what I'm proud of is that it's Continua compliant. What that means is that it's interoperable, and it's a plug-and-play hub that you can use with a wide variety of sensors. This makes it very easy. Many of the systems today are proprietary, where you have an expensive proprietary hub that has proprietary radios to the different sensors, and it's really beyond, it's not scalable. So what we can do here is help it become a scalable industry, so that what would happen, you might have, if you have chronic heart failure, you'd have a weight scale and a blood pressure cuff. And all of this information would be sent back to the caregiver, and you'd also have this data yourself to help manage your health. So think of it like a black box of an airplane, where when something goes wrong, you've got all this information. People always worry about data overload, but we help with that with our back-end system. So really it's to connect you with caregivers and get trend data for chronic disease that you mentioned.